29 in the Great Depression. This is the Great Depression. This is us now. Why would it chart any differently? We're making the same mistakes. But, the American people then didn't know what progressives were really all about. What's our excuse? More importantly, there was no global structure in place. When FDR died in office, we could reverse many of the things he tried to do. The people, and FDR died, they were spooked by that guy. So, who are you going to call? Who are you going to call? Because now we have global institutions. You going to call them? Again, let me show you. It's not government, which means there's no government office here. Oh, don't worry, call your representative who won't have any control. Governance is not government. It is the framework of rules, institutions, and practices that set limits on the behavior of individuals, organizations, and companies. They're going to tell you, I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it. It's regulation. We can't do anything about it. You go ahead, you call the IMF. You call your representative at the IMF. Tell them you don't like the fact that America spent $50 billion in tax money to bail out Greece. You call them. You call your representative at the UN and tell them you're not going to vote for him next time there's a UN election. You contact the World Bank and you say, I'm closing my account. You go ahead. This is why it matters. Taxation without representation. But see, you can't even say that because you have representation. They're the ones designing this for you. It's just the way the world is now. It's a global community. We don't want to, we just have to. Another thing that FDR did not have, but Woodrow Wilson did, was Cass Sunstein. Cass, I have told you, is the most dangerous man in America. I've said that for over a year. You are about to find out why. He is the head of the Office of Information and Regulatory Affairs. This is the man that controls everything through nudges. He'll just nudge you. He'll never tell you what to do. He nudges. Do you remember the Truman Show? Do you remember the guy, the director up in the control room? Watch this. Remember, where is he? That guy. That guy. Truman still had his freedoms. He was just nudging him in the right direction. Cass Sunstein actually calls this, what he does, choice architecture. Architecture to help you with choices. He's the guy who controls the storms that keep Truman from leaving. He's the guy who controls the traffic lights to make you late. He's the guy doing this. Put it up on the sign. Cass Sunstein, will ya? He's off the island. Uh-oh. Forest fire. Don't go that way. Nudge. If that's not enough, oh, what are we going to do? We can, light the road on fire. Nudge. You drive through again. What happens in the end? Cass Sunstein has wanted the job in the control room his whole life. His whole life. In 2008, on the campaign trail, he went on a date with his soon-to-be wife, Samantha Power. She asked him, Cass, what is your dream job? He said, and I quote her, I expected him to say he dreamt of playing for the Red Sox. His eyes got real big and he said, ooh, O-I-R-A. Geek? Most people will say, well, what's the big deal? So he wanted a geek job. Well, only geeks know what this job really is. Any geek who knows history knows why you say, oh, it's one of the most powerful jobs in the world. You're looking at more power than the Fed. By the way, how much control will they have? How much control will they have? Put it up here. Not government control of the economy. If this bill passes, now 60% of the economy. And he will control your every move. I'll explain it through history next.